Castle High School's Thespian Troupe 566 presents Castle Kids Stage Creations. Our planned outcomes for the project were to get involved with the Castle Complex Elementary Schools as well as King Intermediate and encourage younger students to take part in theater and the arts. Our project had volunteers visit the participating schools and host craft events where the students made paper leaves, flowers, or yarn vines depending on the grade level. The pieces that the students made were then collected and taken back to our theater, where we incorporated them into the sets of our upcoming productions. In total, we had 21 high school volunteers that were able to visit 7 of the 8 elementary schools in the Castle Complex and King Intermediate. We worked with 60 different classes between January and March, and also completed 286 community service hours in total. Both the students and staff from the schools looked forward to our visit and thoroughly enjoyed our project. Many of the students were also very interested in our upcoming show on Dragonfly Wings and even asked about tickets and future auditions. Not only did the students from the schools enjoy our visit, but members of the group also appreciated the experience and had lots of fun. Our project was a great way for us to showcase our skills in theater arts and strengthen our abilities to work and teach younger students. We were able to come closer as a group during the preparation meeting since it was completely student-led and we were bonding over something we all had a passion for. The 21 high school participants did almost everything, which included preparing and gathering all the craft materials, figuring out which crafts would work for the participating schools, and also giving rides to the events. Some of the youth members were also in charge of initially reaching out to schools, scheduling the events with staff, and planning meetings with the overall group. The group would usually meet 2 to 4 times before the events to prepare craft kits and determine grouping. The adults involved with the project entrusted the students with most of the planning, but they were helpful if an adult chaperone was needed at a school or if we needed help with transportation. A challenge we faced during this project was scheduling and finding times to prepare the craft kits. All the volunteers were usually very busy with schoolwork and extracurriculars, so finding time to work on the kits and meet together was difficult. However, the volunteers were very committed to this project, so we figured it out and scheduled times accordingly. Some important lessons and skills we learned during this project was how to be professional, responsible, and how to have effective communication. Being professional when we visited the schools, being responsible during the preparation meetings, and communicating with everyone in the group as well as outside contacts were necessary parts in our project. Without these 3 skills, our project would have been very challenging. Some advice to other organizations is to be flexible and keep pushing through challenges. Things may change and cause your initial plan to shift, but if you take the time to think about things clearly, then you will have no problem working around it. Also, if this project and the reason behind it means a lot to the group, then small challenges should be worked through together. Now here are some interviews from a few of our high school volunteers.
Hi, my name is Lahiki, and I went to Ohui Manu, Kaneohe, and Ben Parker Elementary. My favorite memory was just seeing all the kids' different interpretations of the craft that we did. They all had different unique ideas and abilities to do things. Some made really big flowers or petals, some made really small ones. Some of them came up with their own ideas with the leaves, and they were like, let's do this animal, let's do this animal. It's very interesting to see things that they liked included into the craft.
Aloha, my name is Cody and I went to Kaneohe Elementary and Ben Parker Elementary. One thing that I learned from the grant experience is patience. Patience with the children is a key factor and an important role for them to get the job done.
Hi, I'm Chase and I went to Kapunahala Elementary, Kaneohe Elementary, and Waihole Elementary. I think I learned from the grant experience would be learning to make a braid. And I know a lot of you guys didn't know how to either, but hey, we learned together and we made it happen.
Hello, my name is Ty, and I went to Kaneohe, Ohuimanu, Kapunahala, and Te'ia Elementary, and King Intermediate. My favorite memory was doing the arts and crafts with them, and when we got to play Simon Says afterwards.
Hi, my name is Grace, and I went to Kaneohe, Kapunahala, He'ia, and Waihole Elementary. One thing I learned from the grant experience is that kids learn in different ways.
Hi, my name is Zaedan. I went to King Intermediate, Kapunahala Elementary, Hulimano Elementary, and He'ia Elementary. It is important to teach the kids theater because it gives them a creative outlet to look into in the future.
Thank you so much for this opportunity, and our group learned so much from this experience.